Hey cuties, hope all of you are having a great week. I'm here with my beautiful dog Chloe. How are you, Chloe? Oh, Chloe's doing good too. So, yeah, so I'm having a great week. Oh my god, look at my little bun thingy. It's only the beginning of the week. Oh, hair. It is Monday, obviously. I'm wearing the same thing I wore in my previous video. I think I'm gonna try to post 2 videos today or one tomorrow, whatever, I don't know. Just because there's something on my mind. But before I get started, if you notice, I did amp up my look a little bit. I did eyeliner, and then I went in more with the ink blot shadow that I used in the previous video, just to chisel it out a little bit more, and then I put lip gloss on. So yeah, but ooh, sorry. But yeah. Oh, if you guys like my shirt, I got it at Target in the men's department, men's aisle. I don't know what you call it, but the men's department, I think. Well, not I think. Yeah, it was in the men's department, so I got it in the men's department. So yeah, I just saw it, and I guess I fell in love with it, and I'm like, oh, it looks so cute. It's so like baggy and comfortable, and you can wear it like anywhere. Well, not anywhere, but like it's something that you can just throw on if you're gonna go out real quick to like the corner store or whatever. So yeah. Let's see. Okay. So I didn't even get it. So what's on my mind today is actually, I guess I'm gonna do a question of the day kind of thing. And what's on my mind today is, okay, so I know that a lot of trans people are, sorry, I'm trying to take off my shoes. So I know that a lot of trans people like might get weirded out when people stare at you, or like look at you, or just stare at you, basically just stare at you for a long period of time. And I don't know how it is in other states, but here in, or cities I should say, but here in Miami, like I feel like people just, I feel like it should be an open-minded city, but it really isn't. They just like to think they are. And people will just like stare at you and just like just stare, like blatantly, without like, I don't know, have you guys ever been somewhere and people stare at you but they play it off, like they'll be staring at you and then they look away when you look back at them? Here they don't do that. They'll just keep on staring at you like crazy people or whatever. And it doesn't bother me personally. It bothers like people that I'm with. So they'll find it kind of weird and kind of offensive. I think it's rude, don't get me wrong. I think it's very rude, but it doesn't bother me just because, like, I know they're staring at me, and I don't know why they don't think that I know, but I know that you're staring at me. I can feel that you're staring at me. I can see that you're staring. I know. There's no point in me saying anything really, because I'm not a confrontational person to begin with. But when people do kind of like stare for a long period of time, I just think it's kind of funny because they're trying to figure it out in their small heads. What is this person? Is this person a boy or is this person a girl? Either that or they're older men that think I'm hot, so whatever. But or younger men, I don't know. But yeah, like I just think it's really funny when people are like trying to figure out, is that a boy? Is that a girl? Is that, you know, don't think too hard about it. It shouldn't stop you from living your life, and it shouldn't keep you up at night. You know what I mean? Like, it's like that movie Pat. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but there's this guy girl in the movie that that nobody can figure out what she is. Like, they don't know if he's a boy or if he's a girl or whatever. And there's like a neighbor of his or a friend of his or something like that that is just trying to figure it out and becomes obsessed with it. He doesn't know what Pat is, and he just needs to find out what Pat is. And I just feel like in this society, like everybody wants to label something and wants to have something like, okay, that's a boy, that's a girl, that's whatever, that's whatever. And yeah, I do want to be identified as a girl, but at the same time, I don't want people like focusing on that completely. Like, is that a boy, is that a girl, is that a transgendered person? Like, what does it matter to you? Like, you're not gonna date me, you're not gonna fuck me when you go home, you're not gonna see me, you know, like, I don't know why so many people are trying to figure it out. I don't deal with you on a daily basis, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, okay? So I guess that brings me to my question. Do you guys ever notice, whether you're bi, straight, gay, whatever you are, whatever your issue is, issue, that sounds so offensive, but whatever you are as a person, human being, it doesn't have to be just there. It doesn't just have to be specific in your gender or your gender preference or your sexual preference or whatever. Do you guys ever notice people staring at you? And I know, like, some people will stare at individuals just because how they dress or what they look or their tattoos or whatever it might be. So do people ever stare at you? How do you take it? Do you tell them something? Do you ignore it? Do you just whatever, you just live and let live? Or do you say something about it? I guess I already said that, but yeah, do you say something about it, or do you just, whatever? Yeah, that's pretty much my question. You can leave a comment below, or you can leave a video response, and just let me know, like, how do you take that? Are you offended by it? Does it make you laugh? What do you do in that scenario? Do you, like, talk back to the person? Do you say, oh, do you have a problem? Do you try to strike up a conversation with the person? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and before I forget, today's fragrance of the day, I guess fragrance of the day, is Daisy by Marc Jacobs, and it's oh so fresh. So it's the summer scent. It does smell very summery. It kind of reminds me of Can Can, but not as sweet as Can Can. Like, Can Can is definitely like a sweet, Can Can by Paris Hilton. Can Can is definitely like a sweet, like, candy smell. This is kind of a summery, kind of fruity smell. I kind of sense like there's like mango in it or something like that. Like, there's mango or papaya. I never know the difference, but it feels like there's like mango or papaya or like a fruit like that in it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and then I just noticed like my underarm. So real quick, I only had one laser session on my underarm, but it's really, really good. Like, it's barely even grown back. And I have my next session, I think, the beginning of next month in June. But that's really amazing that it hasn't grown back yet. And I've only had one session, so I'm very pleased with the laser on my underarm, and I'm very pleased with my laser in this area as well. Oh, and the laser on my chin, which was a really stubborn part, like just one spot right here and right here, is working pretty well too. This last round, it hasn't grown back like it normally does, so I'm pretty excited about that. But this video is already getting pretty long, so I'm gonna cut it short. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share if you dare, and remember the question, just to recap. If people stare at you, what do you do? Do you try to strike up a conversation? Do you become hostile with them? Or do you just ignore it and let it go? And then what goes through your head when these people are staring at you? Like, do you find it funny, like I do? Or do you take offense to it, or whatever? Like, I just find it funny. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So see you guys later, and have a wonderful week. I will catch you guys later. Bye.